Hey everybody. Today I just wanted to do a review on what I think is a cool kind of little device. So, um, yeah, what this is this is the Koolertron signal generators. So specifically, I've been messing with kind of these three right here, the DDS series ones. So this you've got kind of these two ones. This one's a little higher performance. You get a little higher speed and whatnot out of it, and then this one is more meant to be like embedded into something. So you've got like kind of a panel, and you can panel mount this guy. I think it's the same internals as this one versus this one. Just this one's kind of set up more to be mounted into something. Same here. Um, but yeah, what they are is just really cool little function generators that can do, pretty high speed, pretty high performance function generation of, sine waves, square waves, sawtooth, etc. So like this cheapest one can do up to 15 megahertz, which is pretty quick. If you look at the other one, this one will do 60 megahertz. Um, and again, and that also has two channels, so you can generate different signals on the two channels. Um, yeah, really pretty cool. You've kind of got buttons here, so you can manually go and set your waveform type and parameters and whatnot, and turn it on and off. But you also can communicate with it over USB. So I have just this simple example here. This is actually their documentation on how you can talk to it. So they give you some details like, the baud rate, and they give you some details of kind of how to format, these messages and whatnot, how to terminate the messages, etc. And then they go through and give you commands, right? So this is how I can set this channel to be a sine wave or a square wave or a pulse or whatever. And yeah, how to set amplitude and whatnot. And it's all pretty straightforward. The format is a little different than your typical like Skippy device, but it's still pretty easy to set up. So yeah, I was able to go and set up some basic LabVIEW drivers for it. So using just instrument driver format, so that way this can show up in your palettes and whatnot. And yeah, it was really easy to set it up, get it working, and it works great. You actually get really high speed signals really easily. I don't have everything mapped, just like specifically like the stuff I was trying to do, for example. But yeah, so you can see, right, I've got the basically following the documentation, right? This command will then configure it to start generating a sine wave, right? It actually configures it for a sine wave, and there's another command that actually turns the channel on. But yeah, basic idea, right? Really just simple serial commands. Just do your reads and writes with Visa, and it's really pretty straightforward. I can show you on the initialize all I'm doing. So yeah, connecting, clearing buffer, setting it. This is actually not doing anything. I can delete that. And then yeah, just configuring basically termination characters, and setting like all your baud rates and whatnot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I got this working. It works great. When I have a free second, I think I'm going to finish out the rest of the commands. But yeah, I was just wanted to highlight. I was really impressed with these. I mean, they're pretty cheap. Somewhere between 100, 150 bucks, depending on how performant you want it to be. And these ones also, I've used both. These ones, you can kind of mount into another system. So you can see there, kind of panel mountable, and then you can either let people, click the buttons to set things up, or yeah, right from LabVIEW, just send serial commands and whatnot. So I thought they were really cool. Just wanted to share that in case it's helpful to anyone else. If you're looking for a cheaper way to generate a waveform, you can always buy NI modules or different function generators or whatever. But if you're ever looking for like a pretty low cost way to do that, I'm pretty happy with these. And like I said, I have a partial LabVIEW driver right now. When I have a free second, I will try to map all the rest of the commands. That way, if anyone wants it, just reach out to me, and I'll get you the instrument driver, and you can start playing with these with your on your own. Like I said, I think they're really cool. Has a lot of cool features, pretty powerful for how much you're paying. So hopefully that was helpful. If you're interested in those drivers, like I said, just reach out to me. I'm happy to share those. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Canon Controls is your gateway to mastering LabVIEW. Dive into programming for data acquisition, industrial communications, and manufacturing automation. Explore how to enhance your projects with cybersecurity best practices. Join the journey to elevate your skills and secure your systems with every episode.